Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan battle video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the World Tournament Super Battle Road stage. Now the World Tournament Super Battle Road stage is, I would say, alright. Pretty difficult, but we're using like a full free-to-play team here, so I think World Tournament's one of those categories that's kind of well covered by free-to-play units, because World Tournament's kind of regularly buffed by free-to-play units. There are obviously great summonable selections that you should definitely 100% use. You have your own World Tournament Goku or your own Demon King Piccolo. Use those units. Obviously they are fantastic. They definitely should be used. But realistically speaking, you don't have to use them so much. Throw in a couple items, and realistically this stage is not too hard. We have some really good free-to-play units that get their time to shine, so try and consider using them. One of those is obviously the Super Saiyan Goku Jr. and Vegeta Jr. I think they're a fantastic unit. GT Heroes or World Tournament category lead. They obviously have a little bit of time that they need to build up, but they are also a World Tournament or GT Heroes support as well. Realistically speaking, I think they're pretty good. I don't think they're crazy, but I think they're a pretty good unit, and them being a lead is quite accessible. Although I do have the Int Jackie Chun, who is technically a better lead by 10%, he is far less accessible, and obviously his event, he's a World Tournament unit, so you can't really just go and get him, whereas you can just go and get the GT Goku Jr. Vegeta Jr. So I think that's pretty good. Speaking of Jackie Chun, he is a World Tournament unit, the LR Int Jackie Chun. He's great here because he has a high chance of stunning on both his 12 and 18 key, which is obviously super useful for Super Battle Road. He also has support as well, 50% I might add, which is really good. And he actually has the very interesting mechanic of basically whenever he hits an opposition with his super attack, he will reduce the damage received from that enemy by 50%, which is pretty big. So for me, basically he's a really good option. Really nice to run alongside the Tech World Tournament Goku if you do have him or don't have him, or you're running him as a friend. Obviously super duper solid, so I think that is great. Then we have the physical Hercule. This is the unit from the anniversary actually, who's great, and he's going to be running alongside the Tech Jackie Chun. Now Tech Jackie Chun isn't as maybe crazy as the Int Jackie Chun, but he is really good. So with the World Tournament category ally, he has a high chance of guarding. With the Turtle School category ally, he has guaranteed guarding, which is pretty big. A big thing for him is the sealing capability, so him being able to be a first not tank, him being able to provide some support, him being able to seal, he just brings a lot of good utility that you would normally try and use a lot of during SBR or ESBR. So I think he's a really good choice. He's a great free-to-play unit, and he meshes quite well with a lot of the other units on the team. Ideally though, you'd want to give him another Turtle School unit, so if you have like Strength Krillin or something, you can rather choose that to run alongside him. It's much better than Hercule, because that'll guarantee his guard and also provide some support to him. Then we have Hercule, who's got 200% defense, high chance of debuffing the opposition by 20% attack and defense. He also has the ability to seal the attacked enemy super attack when there's a World Tournament category ally or a World Tournament category enemy, which is really good. And he has a high chance of launching an additional super attack when the opposition's an attack or defense down, which is also really good. If they're sealed, he guarantees a crit, and he also has a high chance of reviving as well. So Hercule's another unit that's primarily utility based, sealing, debuffing, reviving, lots of really good capabilities that he brings, which I think is great. And he has also really good defense after super, so I do really quite like him a lot, and I think he runs really well with this team. Speaking of units that run well with the team, Cyborg Tao is a very good unit, the Super Strike unit, and this is really realistically his like one time to shine. So basically the final fight here is against Tech Goku, Tech World Tournament Goku, and this is realistically where General Tao, basically, or Cyborg Tao, gets to be like at his best. He has Key +1, attack and defense of 100%. And then if there's a turtle skull enemy, he has a guaranteed super attack. And if key is 9 or more, he gets an additional attack and defense. And he will get critical hits if the enemy is stunned or they are sealed. And surprise, surprise, he has a high chance of stunning. So you're going to see him like pop off against Goku in the next fight. And he's going to do like 3 super attacks, and they're all going to do decent damage and crit and just do a lot. And like realistically, that's his best position. Like this is his best time to shine, and I think that's great. Then obviously the final free-to-play unit is the Mighty Mask, who's just a good solid unit. I wouldn't say he's anything crazy. When facing one enemy, he's got that medium chance of evasion, which is pretty solid. And he also has that increased attack when facing multiple. But realistically speaking, he's just a decent-ish damage dealer. I wouldn't say he's anything special. He's just a nice unit to kind of float around and helps us to fulfill the, free-to-play aspect of the team. But he's probably the one I would say you could replace most easily. I kind of like Cyborg Tao, at least in this stage. But yeah, in terms of the lead, obviously friend lead, we're choosing the Tech World Tournament Goku. Ideally, you'd actually probably want to run, to a certain degree, the Majunior, because Piccolo is just so inherently oppressively good in these scenarios, especially where you can debuff the opposition. But unless you have your own World Tournament lead, or you have your own Majunior, it's quite hard to run him as a friend lead, because his leader skill doesn't encompass everyone in the World Tournament. He has like Gifted Warrior. There's not everyone at World Tournaments under Gifted Warrior. He's got Giant Form, same thing, not everyone's in the Giant Form. And so he's not, and Terrifying Conquerors again also isn't something that everyone's under. So definitely is a slight limitation on him, but nothing too crazy. But yeah, realistically speaking, I think it's a really, really easy team. A nice team to put together, lots of free-to-play options. You don't have to do that. There are some really, really good summonable options. Strength Krillin, Tech Goku, and Junior that you can gladly grab. But yeah, basically this is a pretty easy run. I would say it's a pretty fun run actually. I actually really enjoyed using this team and showcasing some of these wilder, stranger units. But yeah, that's basically going to be it from me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like. It's greatly appreciated. And yeah, that is basically going to be it from me. So I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, as always, take care, stay safe, and thank you guys for watching. Bye.